Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Math Revision Marathon 2.0, organized by the 98th percentile. Let's be wise and revise. So I can see many of you are joining. So children, I'll request all of you to call your parents. I need to share some information with them. So quickly rush and call your parents. Okay, so parents, there's a small disclaimer here. So this session will be recorded for quality and marketing purposes. And we'll be sharing some beautiful snapshots on our social media platforms. So you got to put your smiling faces on. So it's the time to introduce myself. This is me. My name is Asma and I am a math enthusiast. I like to spend time traveling, reading books, singing, and sometimes if I get time, I do cook as well. So is there anyone who shares hobbies with me? You can raise your hands. Okay, Dolly Lobo is raising the hand. Great, great. Okay, so I think that was all about me. So let's move ahead. Okay, now, dear parents and children, I'd like to talk about our organization, the 98th percentile. So basically, we are an online e-learning company and we offer various wonderful courses. We have math from grade 1 to 12, English from grade 1 to 8, and coding classes depending upon the age and caliber of the child. And then we have a public speaking course from grades 3 to 8. And all of these courses are available. You can take up all of these courses from the comfort of your home. Then we have the live classrooms here. So we'll be providing you the live classrooms and we believe in the personalized attention. So it's just a small group size. Our classes are there is one teacher for 4 students. So since we believe in the personalized attention to each students, so we have kept our class size small. And also one very important feature of our organization is acceleration and skill mastery. So if we find that a student is very good, we accelerate them, but at the same time, we make sure that there are no skill gaps left. So this is just to make sure that our students have very strong foundation. So this was all about our organization, the 98th percentile. Now, I'll let you know about the benefits that our students enjoy here. So the first one is the personalized learning. So as I already told you that we believe to give attention to each and every student. And for that reason, we have kept our class size small. And then the next one is the monthly and weekly tests. So we make sure that we are assessing our students monthly and weekly. And for that, we assign them the monthly and weekly tests so that we get to know where they are lagging and we get to know how much they have progressed. Then the very important feature that we have here is our accelerated curriculum. So our curriculum is designed in such a way that we complete the syllabus of the entire grade in a matter of just 5 to 6 months. So that is a feature of accelerated curriculum with us. And then, as I already told you that we believe in skill gaps fixing, we make sure that there are no skill gaps in the previous grade or in the current grade to make sure that our students have a very strong foundation. Then also we have access to the award-winning platforms. We assign the homework to the students on these platforms. So, and also our various monthly and weekly tests, we use these platforms to assign the monthly and weekly tests to our students. And their parents, this all is available with us, and I'm sure that it's 8 times the value for the money we receive. So this is all about the benefits our students enjoy. Now, I'd like to share with you some of the lovely, feedbacks we have received from our dear parents. So I request you to please go through the feedbacks that we have received from our lovely parents. Okay, dear parents. So this is our, let's see what our student Khushi has to say about the 90th percentile.
I'm Kushi and I'm a student at 90th percentile. In the beginning, I didn't really enjoy learning math, but when I joined 90th percentile, my teacher, Miss Preeti, helps me develop a passion for math. I have really enjoyed learning from 90th percentile and I would say it's very helpful. I've progressed very quickly while understanding each and every concept very clearly. My teacher, Miss Preeti, has guided me in advancing my math skills while also taking the time to review previous skills. They also give weekly tests and benchmarks to make sure you're on track, and if you're not, they help you get back on it. And my parents also really enjoy 90th percentile.
We'll have a Kahoot session here. So I request you to help them to set up the device. So all you need to do is that you must have received a link via mail. So you need to join from your laptop or desktop through that link. And after that, you'll need a second device, which can be a smartphone or a tablet. So you need to go to kahoot.it and I'll be sharing a game pin with you. You need to enter that game pin over there and enter your name. Now, the process of entering the answer is that this question will appear on my screen and you need to identify the color option in the Kahoot. So you need to identify the color of the correct answer and enter it using your second device. So I'm just starting over here. So let's get ready. Okay, so we have the first question here. Odd or even, look at the image, try to split the block into two groups. Choose the correct answer. Yes, everybody. Okay, so I can see 4 people have answered correctly. So let's see what the question is. So the question says odd or even. Look at the image, try to split the block into two groups, choose the correct answer. So let's see our image. So children, let's say that these are not the boxes. Let's number them. Let's make two groups here. So this is group 1 and this is the second group. So this is going to be group A and group B. So we will split these blocks equally into these two groups. And if each group gets the equal number of blocks, then these are going to be the even number. And if not, then it will be an odd number. So let's start with the first one. So let's number them first. This is going to be, let me first change the color over here. Okay, so let's number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I'll start with the block number 1. I'm going to put it here. And let's put the block number 2 here. So we'll alternately put them in two groups. Now 3 will come at this place. 4 will come in group B. 5 in group A, 6 in group B, 7 in group A, 8 in group B, 9 again in group A, 10 in group B, 11 in A, then 12 in B, 13 is going to be in group A, 14 is going to be in group B, 15 in group A, and 16 in group B. Now let's count how many does each group have? Group A has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And group B has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can see that both of these have the equal number. These we were able to divide these 16 blocks into equal number of groups. So is this an even number or an odd number? So it's an even number. So our correct option is that they have equal number of blocks. So the number is even. Did you understand? Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, great. So let's move to the scoreboard and let's see what scoreboard has for us. Okay, so we have GAGGUR551Z at the top. So children, don't get demotivated. We have many more to come. Let's move to the next question. So here we go. A supermarket stand has 64 apples and 32 bananas. How many pieces of fruit does the stand have in all? Okay, I can already see answers coming over here. Okay. Okay, so all of you have answered it correct. Good job. This really deserves a round of applause for everyone. Okay, so let's see what the question says. So a supermarket stand has 64 apples and 32 bananas. How many pieces of fruit does the stand have in all? So children, whenever you see in all, okay, so we have Oja saying, can I join the Kahoot? Yes, you can join it using the game pin. Okay, so
Hi Asma, sorry to interrupt. Just 1 minute. So I see that 6 to 7 more students have joined recently, a bit late. That is totally fine. We have just completed 2 questions so far, students. So for anyone who wants to join, what you can simply do is go to a browser, type kahoot.it, okay, and enter the game pin. I am writing the game pin in the chat. The game pin is 2713. Okay, I'm writing for everyone else in the chat. It is 2713512. To enter the game pin, and you can write your own name as nickname. You don't need a unique ID. Just write your own name as the nickname and you can join. Okay. So everyone who wants to join, who have not yet joined, they can join right now. Asma, there is one more request from a parent that please don't play the background music if possible. So what we can do, you can make it, reduce it to the lowest, tone possible. Yeah.
sure.
All right, over to you, Asma. Sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
Thank you, Parth. Okay, so the question says a supermarket stand has 64 apples and 32 bananas. How many fruits does the stand have in all? So children, whenever you see the word in all, it means that we need to add here. Okay. Okay. So I'm so sorry for this. Yeah. So we'll need to add here. Okay. So it's going to be 64 add 32, and which will give us 69. So it's going to be 64 add 32. So let's start with the ones place first. So this is ones, this is tens. 4 plus 2 is 6. And we know that 6 plus 3 is 9. So our correct answer is 96 apples. Are we good with this? Yes, it should not be apples. It should be 96 fruits. Okay, yes, it should be 96 fruits. Yeah, so sorry, that was a bit of glitch here. So yes, it should be 96 fruits. Yes, so 96 is the correct answer. I hope you got the concept right. Yes, give me a thumbs up, everybody. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, so now there's X Devil has moved to the second place. Great. Okay, so GAGGUR551Z is retaining the first position. So children, you don't need to get demotivated. This is just a practice session and there are many more questions yet to come. Let's move to the next question. True or false? 12 is even as it can be broken down into the sum of two equal groups. Okay, so I can already see so many answers here. Okay. Okay, so 12, you have answered it correctly. Great job. So the question says 12 is even as it can be broken down into the sum of two equal groups. So can we write 12 as a sum of 6 plus 6? So since we can write 12 as a sum of two equal numbers, we have broken down into the sum of two equal groups. So that is for this reason, we can say that this is an even number and the option is true. So true is the correct answer. So I hope you got it right. Give me some smileys, some emojis or a thumbs up. Okay, great. Okay, let's move to the next question then. So let's first see what the scoreboard has. So Ariana has moved to the second position and GAGGUR551Z is retaining the top position. Great. Okay, let's move ahead. True or false? The total of these gingerbread cookies is even. Okay, so I already have two answers, 8, 9, 10. Great. Okay, so 12 people have answered it correctly. Let's see. Okay, now we have to see the total of these gingerbread cookies is even or odd. So let's check over here. So I already told you that a number is even if we are able to divide it into two equal groups. Let us say it's you and it's your friend. So your friend has come to your home and you have these gingerbread cookies. Now you have to divide, you have to be fair enough and you have to divide it equally between yourself and your friend. Now, if you are able to divide it equally, then it's an even, else it's an odd. Let's see. So let's first number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So let us say you take the first cookie to yourself, give the second cookie to your friend, take third cookie to yourself, give the fourth one to your friend, take 5 to yourself, give the sixth one to your friend, take 7 to yourself, 8 to your friend, 9 to yourself, 10th to your friend, and 11 to yourself. Now let's count how many cookies do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you have 6 cookies and your friend has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Only 5 cookies. So we were not able to divide these cookies equally into the groups of 2. So this is not an even number, but this is an odd number. Okay, so did you get this? Everybody, give me a thumbs up. Okay, great. Let us see now what does the scoreboard has to say. Okay, now Tarini has moved to the second position and 7 players just hit the answer streak. Great. And GAGGUR551Z is still at the top one. Great. So children, don't get demotivated. Keep up the spirit. We have still many more questions to come. Okay, look at the rectangular array below. How many rows of circles do you see? Okay. Come on. Okay, So 9 people have answered correctly. Good job. Let's see what the question says. So we have to look at the rectangular array below. How many rows of circles do you see? So children, let me first tell you what we mean by a rectangular array. So this is a rectangular array. So you know what happened? Once upon a time, my mom told me that just keep your things sorted. To keep your things sorted, you need a box. The box has the compartments like this. So it had the compartments like this. It was arranged. So this type of box, which my mom gave me, this was called as a rectangular array. So this rectangular array has, you know, it has the arranged things. It will have arranged rows and it will have arranged columns. Now your question should be, teacher, what are rows and what are columns? Let's look over here. So these which I am marking with the red are called as rows. So this is one row, second row, third row, and fourth row. So when I go from side to side, these are called as row. And when we go from top to bottom, these are called as columns. Now we can see that we have 4 rows here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 rows. And when I go from top to bottom, we call them as columns. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these are called as columns. And we have 4 rows here. And how many circles are in each row? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So our first option is correct. 4 rows of 4 circles each. Did you understand? Yeah? Okay. I can already see Susan giving me a thumbs up. You giving me a thumbs up. Great. Let's see what a scoreboard has to say. Okay. Okay, now Ariana has attained the top position, followed by Tarini, and GAGGR551Z is at the 3rd position. And we have Adi and Yo-Yo also on the scoreboard. Okay, children. Okay, let's move to the next one. Which number line represents the equation below? 61 plus 39 is equal to 100. You have to identify the number line which represents this equation. Okay, I can see many answers here. Okay, so 10 of you have given the correct answer. Good job, children. Let's see how it is to be done. So the question says, which number line represents the equation below? So the equation is the addition equation. We have 61 plus 39 is equal to 100. So we need to look at the number line which starts at 61, takes a jump of 39 and is equal to 100. So let's look at the number lines that have been given to us. So if we look at the first number line here, this is the number 61 and we become the rabbits. We take a big jump of 39 and it is shown that we have reached to the number 100. So the answer is already given here. We just needed to identify the number line which matches with our given equation. And that is over here because it starts at 61, takes a jump of 39 and reaches to 100. So this one is the correct one. I hope you got it. Yes, give me a thumbs up if you understood this. Okay, great. Let's see what is the scoreboard has to say. Okay, Ariana is attaining her top position, followed by Tarini and Gagu. Okay, so we need to move to the next question. What number makes the equation true? Okay, so the equation is given here, 8 plus 56. So what number will make the equation true? 56, 8, 6, 64. Okay, I can see many answers coming up. Wow, Wow, everybody has answered correctly. 12 people answered correctly and 1 wrong answer. That's such a good score. It deserves a round of applause for all of you. Okay, now let's see what's the question. It's which number makes the equation true? So we have been given the equation 8 plus 56 is equal to some number. We need to find the sum here. So how will we do that? Okay, now, okay. Okay, so there is some, I'm so sorry, just let me erase this first. Okay, so children, let's first do one thing. Let's check this number line and find the bigger number here. So the bigger number that we have here is the number 56. So we know that this is 50. This middle line is going to be 55. And after 55, we have this number 56 here. Now we need to just become rabbits now, and we need to jump on this number line. How many steps do we need to jump? We need to jump 8 steps and see on which number do we reach. So it's going to be 57, 58, 59, 60 over here. Then this is 61. How many jumps? 62 and 63 and 64. So we reach the number 64 here, and our correct answer is also 64. So we needed to start at this number 56 here, take 8 jumps, and we reach the number 64. So 64 is our correct answer. I hope you got the concept. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Okay, first let's have a look at the scoreboard. Okay, Ariana is still maintaining the top position with 30 at the second spot, and we have some more people on the scoreboard now. Okay, children, keep up the spirit and let's try the next one. Choose the option that shows the difference between the 2 points on the number line. Okay, so 10 plus some missing number is equal to 70. We have to identify which one will be the correct. Okay, I can already see 11 answers, 12. Okay. Okay, so 14 of you have answered it correctly with just one answer wrong. Let's see what the question says. So we need to choose the option that shows the difference between the 2 points on the number line. Okay, so it's 10 plus some missing number is equal to 70. So what's going to be this missing number? Let's learn here. Okay, so let's first mark this number 10 on the number line. So it's already given here. There is 10 on this number line. We can see it here. Then we have the number 70, which is here. Now we need to find what do we need to add to this 10, which will take us to 70. Okay. Now let us see. Let us count from 10 and take the jumps from 10 to reach to 70. Okay, let's skip count by 10. That is, we'll take the jumps of 10s. So 1, 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, and 60 to 70. So we took, we took 6 jumps of 10. So it's going to be 60. So 10 plus 60 is equal to 70. And of the given options, which one matches? This one, yes, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So this one is the correct. Okay, now let's see what is the scoreboard has to say. Okay, so Ariana is still maintaining the top position and 3 players have reached answer streak. Okay, that's great, children. Just keep up the spirit and let's move to the next one. You don't need to feel demotivated. We still have many questions to go. 78 rooms in a hotel are occupied. If there are 99 rooms in all, how many are unoccupied now? Choose the right equation. So you need to choose the right equation which represents this word problem. Okay, I can already see many answers coming up. Okay, great. So we have 13 answers and still we have 32 seconds, 31, 30 seconds to go. So the first option is 78 plus 99 is 177, 78 plus 21 is 100, 99 minus 78 is 21, 99 minus 21 is 80. Okay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Okay, so 11 people have answered right. Great job. Let's see what the question says. Okay, so there are 78 rooms in a hotel are occupied. Okay, if there are 99 rooms in all, how many are unoccupied? So in all means, in total, there are 99 rooms in a hotel. And out of these 99 rooms, 78 are occupied. So can we write it like this? 78 plus 78 occupied rooms plus some unoccupied rooms is equal to a total of 99 rooms. Can we say that? Yeah. And now we need to find the number of unoccupied rooms. So it's going to be the total number of rooms, take away the occupied rooms. So it's 99 take away 78. So how we do the subtraction? This is the ones column. This is the tens column. So let's start from the ones column. So 9 minus 8 is 1 and 9 minus 7 is 2. So can we say that the number of unoccupied rooms is 99 minus 78 is equal to 21? Right, children? Do you agree with me? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, great. So let's move ahead and check what does the scoreboard has to say. Okay, now we have GAGGUR551Z at the second position and Ariana is still maintaining the top position. Good job. So children, we still have many more questions to come. Let's see what's the next one. Okay, a puppy chased after a dandelion for 78 yards. It began trotting back but was tired after 32 yards. How far is back home? Okay. 78 yards, 32 yards, 0 yards, 46 yards. A puppy chased after a dandelion for 78 yards. It began trotting back but was tired after 32 yards. How far is back home? Okay, so I already have 10 answers. Yes, come on, everybody. You can do it. 11, 12 answers. 11 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Oh, wow. Such a good score. 13 of 13 people have answered it correctly. A big round of applause for everybody. Good job, children. Okay, so let's see what the question says. So there's a puppy and he chased a dandelion for 78 yards. So it began trotting back. Okay, so all of you have done it correctly. Let's move to the next. Let's see what the scoreboard has to say. Okay, so Dariana is still maintaining the top position with GAGGUR 551Z at the second position. Okay, children, so let's move to the next part. Can you add 53 and 21 without a paper and a pencil? Choose the right answer. 74, 74, 73. So you have to do some mental math. You have to add them in your head and tell me what will be the correct answer. Okay. I can see many answers coming up. So we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Time's up. Okay, so 10 people have answered it correctly. Good job. So the correct answer is 74. Let's understand the question. So we need to do the mental addition here. So it's 53 add 21. So what we are going to do, let's take the first number 53, children. So we can see here it has 5 tens and 3 ones, or we can say it's 50 plus 3. Now let's move to the next number, that is 21. It has 2 tens and 1 1, so it's 20 plus 1. So whenever you do mental addition, in your head, you need to first add the tens. So we will add the tens first. 50 plus 20, that is 70. And then we need to add the ones, that is 3 and 1. So in your head, you will add 3 and 1, which is 4. And then in the step 3, we need to add these two sums, that is 70 plus 4, that is 74. Isn't that easy? Yeah, so that's how we do the mental addition. We add the tens first, then we add the ones, and then we add the sum we got from the first two steps. Are we good with this? Okay, give me a thumbs up. Okay, great. Let's see then what does the scoreboard has to say. Okay, now GAGGUR551Z moved back to its position. That is the first one. Great. So let's move to the next question then. Okay, a farm has 9 pigs. One of them just had some piglets, rising the number up to 15 pigs. How many piglets were just born? Okay, I already have one answer before I even started finishing the question. Okay, I can see many answers here. Great. Okay, so time's up. Okay, so I have got 10 answers correct already. Great job, children. So let's see how the question needs to be done. So there is a farm which has 9 pigs. Okay, so one of them just had some piglets, rising the number to 15. So let's form a box here. So let us say this is our farm. So in total in this farm, there are 19 pigs. Okay, and out of these 19 pigs, already there were, sorry, it's 15 pigs here. So already there were 9 pigs. Some of them were just born, newborn babies. We need to find these newborn babies. How will we find them? So can we write it as 9 plus something is 15? So how are we going to find this missing one? So for this, children, we need to subtract. So it's going to be 15 minus 9. So what is 15 minus 9? Yes, you need to start from 9 and count till 15. Let's count. Let's use our fingers. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So you can see there are 6 fingers here. So our answer is 6. So it's going to be 6. I hope you got my concept. Did you understand this? So the answer is going to be 6. So 9 plus something is equal to 15. We started from 9, used our fingers, counted till 15, and we got the answer as 6. Did you understand? Okay, let's see what does the scoreboard has to say. Okay, now Tarini has moved to the second position, making it jump to the second position. Good job, Tarini. So GAGGUR 551Z is still at the top position. So children, keep up the spirit. We still have many more questions. Let's move ahead. A teacher plans an activity and splits her class of 27 students into two groups, team A and B. Will the groups be equal? First option, no. 27 is an odd number. No, 27 is an even number. Yes, 27 is an odd number. Yes, 27 is an even number. So I can already see 7 answers here. Okay, now 10 answers. Okay, so 8 of you answered it correctly. Great job. Let's see how we need to do this. So there is a teacher and the teacher plans an activity and splits her class of 27 students. So there are 27 students in the class and they split them into the two groups of team A and B. Will the groups be equal? So for the groups to be equal, children, I already told you that we can divide only even numbers into the groups of equal. But the number with us is 27. So we need to find, is 27 an even number or an odd number? To find that, let's do one thing. Let's check the number at the tens place. The ones place. The number at the ones place is 7. Now, is 7 an even number or an odd number? So 7 is an odd number. So 27 is also an odd number. And we cannot split odd number of people into two equal groups. So no, 27 is an odd number is the correct answer. Did you get this? Okay, great. Let's move to the next one then. Let's first see what is the scoreboard has to say. Okay, so GAGGUR 551Z still is at the top position. And Ojas has a streak with 11 correct answers in a row. Great job. Okay, children, let's move to the next question then. Choose the right option that breaks the blocks into two equal groups. So you have been given 18 blocks. You have to choose the option that breaks them into two equal groups. First one is 10 plus 7. The other one is 9 plus 9. The third one is 10 plus 5. And the fourth one is none of the above. Okay, I already have 14 answers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Okay, all of you have answered it correctly. Great job. This deserves a round of applause for everyone. Good job, everybody. So let's have a look at the scoreboard. Wow, KMATAA140Z is now at the top with Tarini at the second position. And Ojas has a streak with 12 correct answers in a row. Great job, children. Keep up the spirit. Don't lose hope. We still have some questions left. Let's move to the next one. Okay, compute without a paper and pencil. Compensate the numbers in your mind. Fill the blank in the steps below, shown in the image. Step 1, you have to add 28 plus 54. Step 1, 28 is close to 30. Step 2, which makes 54 become blank. Step 3, so 30 plus blank is equal to answer. Okay, so the correct one is 52. Okay, so this one was a bit tricky. Let's look over here how we can do this. Okay, now let us see how do we add using the compensating method. So children, in the compensating method, we add some number to the first number to make it an easier number and subtract the same number from the second number. So if we look at 20, which is the nearest multiple of 10 to 28. So the nearest multiple of 10 to 28 is 30. So 30 is an easier number to add. But for 28 to become 30, we need to add 2. So once we add 2 here, we are going to subtract this 2 from 54. Why do we need to subtract this 2 from 54? so as to balance the equation. So when it is 54, take away 2. So we know that 54 take away 2 is going to be 4 minus 2 is 2. 5 will come as it is. So it is 52. So which makes 54 become 52. And then in the third step, we added these two numbers, 30 plus 52. So 30 plus 52 will give us our answer. So this is what we do in the compensation method. In the compensation method, we take the first number, make it an easier one by adding something. So we added 2 here to make it 30, and we subtract the same 2 from the other number to balance this equation. So for that reason, 54 becomes 52, and then we add 30 plus 52 to get our answer. So here 52 would come in the blank. I hope you got this. Yes, everybody, give me a thumbs up if you got this right. Did you understand the concept? Okay, let's move to the next one then. Okay, let's see what the scoreboard has to say. Okay, it's still on the same position. Let's move to the next question. So find the missing value using the number line. Choose the right method to answer the question below. Something minus 60 is equal to 39. Place a dot at 0 and then count forward 60. Place a dot at 39 and then count forward 60. Place a dot at 0 and then count backward 60. Place a dot at 39 and then count forward 60. Okay, so we have 4 answers, 5, 6 answers, 7, 8. Okay, so 6 of you have answered it correctly. Let's see how it needs to be done. So something minus 60 is equal to 39. So children, let's see how we need to do it. So there is some number from which you have subtracted 60 and you got 39. So to find this number, children, we need to add this 60 and 39. So let's understand it with an example. For example, you had some candies in your hand. Okay. Now you went, your friend came and she asked you that please give me some candies. So you take some candies from your hand. So let us say you take 2 candies from your hand and you give these 2 candies to your friend. Okay. Now, when you give these 2 candies to your friend and you see in your hand, there are only 2 left. Now, your mom asks you, can you tell me how many candies did you have in your hand? So how you will find that? You will add the candies you gave to your friend and you will add the candies you have now. So it will be 2 plus 2, that is 4. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Let's use the same thing over here in this question. So something minus 60 is equal to 39. So we need to add 60 and 39 to find this missing number. So what we'll do, we'll place a dot on 39. Where is 39? It's here. And we find where is 60. 60 is here. So let's see. Let's count forward and let's see, we have 39 here. And let's now take forward 60 steps and see where do we reach. So we can do it like this also. 39 at 60. So it's 9 and 9. So it's 99. So we can take 60 steps from here. So it's 49, 59, 69, 79, 89, and 99. So we reach to the number 99 and 99 is our correct answer. Did you understand this? Yes, Susan is giving me a big thumbs up. Okay, great. Let's move ahead and see what the scoreboard has to say. Okay. Okay, we have Tarini at the top position now, and Otis is also in the scoreboard. Great, good job. So let's move to the next question. Find the missing value using the number line. Choose the right method to answer the question below. Okay, so 20 plus something is equal to 60. How will we find? Place a dot at 0 and then count forward to 60. Place a dot at 20 and then count backward to 60. Place a dot at 0 and then count backward to 60. Place a dot at 20 and then count back forward to 60. Okay, so 8 of you have answered it correctly. Good job. Let's see how it is to be done. So we have 20 plus some missing number is equal to 60. Now, how we are going to do this? So let's find some number 20 here. So our given number is 20. And it is saying that when you are adding something to this 20, you reach to the number 60. Let's see how many jumps do we need to take to reach to this number 60. Let's take the jumps of 10. So when we take one jump of 10, we reach to 30, 40, 50, and 60. So we need to add 10, 10, 10, and 10, which is equal to 40. So we have our answer here, 40. And how do we find this 40? We find the first number, that is 20. First addend is our 20. The sum is 60. And how many jumps do we need to make to reach to 60? That we find by placing a dot on 20 and placing a dot on 60 and then counting forward to reach to 60, and that is 40. Did you understand, everybody? Okay, let's move to the next one then. Let's see what is the scoreboard has. Okay, so Tarini is at the top position, and now there is CCHANI628Z. Okay, at the third position. Great job. So let's move ahead. You want to buy a toy that costs $66. You have already saved $10. How much more do you need to save to buy the toy? 11, 55, 56, 66. Okay, I can see many answers coming up. 11 answers already I have. Okay, so 9 of you have answered it correctly. Great job. Let's see, how can we do it? So the question says you want to buy a toy that costs $66. Now you have already $10. How much more do you need to save to buy the toy? Let's say that your favorite toy costs $66. So this bar model shows the total price of the toy, that is $66. So we write $66 here. Now out of these 66, you have saved $10 already. Now how much more money do you need? So how will we find that? Yes, so you have $66 already. You need to buy, the toy that costs $66, and out of these, $10 are with you. How much is the remaining? How will we find that? Yes, you will subtract 66 minus 10. And how do we subtract? Let's start from the ones column and then the tens column. So 6 minus 0 is going to be 6, and 6 minus 1 is 5. So you need $56 more to buy your this favorite toy, which costs $66. So our correct answer is $56. Did you understand, everybody? Okay, let's move to the next question then. And first, let's have a look at the scoreboard. Everybody excited to see the scoreboard? Okay. Okay, so Yo-Yo is here. Then Ojas and Tarini is still maintaining the top position. Now let's move to the 19th question here. The box model represents Aaron's problem. Help him find the solution. Okay. So here's the box model with a total of 15. One number is 5. You need to find the other number. Okay. Oh, great. So 5 people have answered it correctly. Let's see what does the question say. So there is a person, Aaron. He has a total money. What is the total money with him? Let's say it's $15. So the total money in his pocket is $15. Now $5 is Aaron's allowance, money in Aaron's pocket. So what is the left amount? So 5 is Aaron's allowance, and the money in Aaron's pocket will be 15 take away 5. What is 15 take away 5? So we know that 5 take away 5 is 0 and 1 will come as it is. So it is going to be 10. So 10 is the money in Aaron's pocket. Did you understand this? Yeah? Okay, let's move to the scoreboard and see what's there for us. Okay, so we can see that GAGGUR551Z has moved to the second position and Tarini is still holding the top position. Okay, so 3 players lost their answer streak of 31. Okay, let's move to this next option. So this is going to be the last question for today. Choose the right answer. 40 plus 15 plus 30 is equal to some number. Both the options below are correct. Both the options below are wrong. Okay. I already have 4 answers. 5. Yes, come on, children. Come on, everybody. You can do it. Okay. 12 answers. 13. Okay, so time's up. Okay, 11 of you have answered it correctly. Great job, children. Let's see how we do it. So it's 40 plus 15 plus 30 is equal to some missing number. How can we do it? So you can just write them vertically, 40 plus 15 plus 30. If it's difficult to add all the 3 together, let's add the first 2 numbers. So we know that 0 add 5 is 5 and 4 add 1 is 5. So it's 55. Now to this 55, we need to add the third number. So 55 plus 30 is 5 plus 0 is 5 and 5 plus 3 is 8. So it's 85. So the correct answer is 85. And let's see how we show it using a number line. Okay, so we first mark the first point, that is we have marked the first point here, that is the number 40. And from this number 40, we took a jump of 15 and we reached to the number 55. And from 55, we have taken a jump of 30 and reached 85. So this one is going to be the correct one. Now, are you excited to see the scoreboard? Let us see who holds the top position. Okay, it's at the third rank, we have GAGGR551Z at the second one. And let's see who is at the top position. Okay, so it's Tarini. Great job. So we did it. Many, many congratulations. We have successfully revised the domain Operations and Algebraic Thinking. Now, what next? Mission will be that we'll be taking up the number and operations in base 10, and we'll be taking that up on the 10th of April. So I hope to see all of you over there. Okay, so also I request you to share this word with your friends so that everyone gets the benefit from this.